throw her food in the trash and let her pack her bags. Tonight, this marriage is over. For 3 long years, Ifeoma had been a ghost in her own marriage. When she married Chuka, she thought she was marrying a man who loved her for her heart. She was a simple girl from a modest village background, or so Chuka's aristocratic family believed her heart. Chuka's family, the wealthy slide of the high society elite, treated her like a piece of cheap furniture. And Chuka, consumed by his family's vanity, had slowly let his love turn into embarrassment.
Ifeoma, are you still chopping those carrots? My mother and sisters will be here in less than 2 hours. If the jollof rice is burnt like last time, I swear you will sleep in the guest room tonight.
The food will be ready, Chuka. I have been cooking since 5 a.m. You don't need to yell.
I need to yell because you don't understand the level of people coming to this house tonight. My mother is bringing Chief Mrs. Benson. Do you know who that is? Her husband controls the shipping ports. And look at you wearing that faded apron, smelling like locust beans.
I smell like the food I am cooking for your family, Chuka. When we met in London, you didn't care about what I smelled like.
Don't bring up London. In London, you were a student. I didn't know your father was just a retired school teacher from the village. I thought you had substance. Instead, I'm the one feeding you, clothing you, and housing you. Just make sure you stay in the kitchen until you are called to serve the food. Don't come and disgrace me with your poor grammar.
Just a retired school teacher's daughter. If only you knew, Chuka. If only you knew what my father actually built before he retired to that village. By 7 p.m., the grand dining room of Chuka's penthouse was filled with the glittering elite. Chief Mrs. Victoria Anose, Chuka's mother, walked in like a queen entering her court. Flanked by her 2 daughters, Kimi and Amara, they wore outfits worth millions. Beside them was Chief Mrs. Benson, the guest of honor, a woman of immense wealth and even greater arrogance. Oh, my brilliant son! Look at this penthouse. Beautiful. Only a true Anosi could afford to live like a king in the heart of Lagos.
Thank you, Mother. Welcome, Chief Mrs. Benson. It is an honor to have you in my home.
It's quite cozy, Chuka. A bit small compared to our estate in Banana Island. But for a young businessman, you are trying. Where is that girl you married? The one from the village? Oh, Chief Mrs. Benson, please don't call her. She is probably still trying to figure out how to use the modern blender. Exactly. Mother told her to make sure the presentation is perfect, but you know those people. You can take the girl out of the village, but you can't take the village out of the rice. Chuka, I hope you listen to me. This dinner tonight is crucial. The Anosoli Group needs the signature of the Apex Global Consortium to secure the multi-billion Naira real estate merger. Chief Mrs. Benson's husband is on the board, But the ultimate decision lies with the mysterious female CEO of Apex Global, who arrived in the country just this week. We cannot afford any mistakes. Is that local girl hidden away?
Yes, Mother. She is in the kitchen. She won't embarrass us. I told her to just bring the food out and leave quietly.
Ifeoma began serving the table in total silence, a ghost in her own home. As I was saying, Chief Mrs. Benson, the Apex Global Consortium owns 70% of the commercial properties on this entire avenue. The penthouse we are sitting in right now is actually managed by one of their sub-subsidiary companies. If we get this merger, my son Chuka will become the regional director. Young woman, be careful with that gravy. This lace I am wearing flew in from Austria yesterday. If a drop of oil touches it, your husband's salary for the next 3 months cannot pay for it. The gravy is perfectly balanced, ma'am. It won't spill unless you shake the table. Insolence! Chuka, look at this! Look at the creature you brought into this family, talking back to our esteemed guest. Is this how they teach children to speak to elders in your bush village?
Ifeoma, what is wrong with you? Apologize to Chief Mrs. Benson this instant. Who gave you the right to open your mouth where billionaires are speaking?
Chuka, I am your wife, not your maid. Why do you let them speak to me like this? Wife? Look at her calling herself a wife. A wife brings a dowry of substance. A wife brings connections. You came with nothing but a plastic suitcase and a D from a university nobody cares about. Widow pretty's fact. You should be grateful you are even allowed to breathe the same air as us. In fact, the food is even cold. Look at this jollof rice. It tastes so basic. Just like her background. Chuka, I have tolerated this girl for 3 years because I thought she would learn. But she is a curse to your progress. Tonight is the most important night of your business career, and she is here casting a dark spell of poverty over this table. Take that tray from her hands, throw her food in the trash, and let her pack her bags. Tonight, this marriage is over. Note, now get out of here.
You heard my mother, Ifeoma. You have disgraced me for the last time. Pack your things and leave my house before we finish eating. I will have my lawyers send the divorce papers to your father's village shack by Monday morning. Get out.
Ifeoma stood there. For 3 long years, she had taken the insults. She had taken the emotional abuse because she truly believed in the sacred vow of marriage. She looked at Chuka, the man who once swore to protect her, standing there, pointing his finger towards the door. Slowly, a change came over Ifeoma's face. The sadness vanished. The tears dried up instantly. Replacing it was a cold, terrifyingly calm expression. Your house, Chuka. You think this penthouse belongs to you?
Are you mad? I pay the lease every year.
You pay the lease to a firm called Prest Holdings. And do you know who owns Prime Crest Holdings, Chuka? Prime Crest Holdings is a tiny micro-subsidiary of Apex Global Consortium. The very same company your family has been begging for a merger. How does a village girl know the corporate structure of Apex Global? The table fell completely silent as a sudden, heavy knock echoed through the room. A knock that would change everything.
Who could that be at this time? The building's security doesn't let anyone up past 8 p.m. without my permission.
Chuka, go and check. It might be the board members of Apex. Maybe they decided to surprise us. Himi, straighten your dress. Chuka walked to the door, expecting a business blessing, unaware his doom was waiting.
Good evening. Is this the residence of Mr. Chuka Anose? Yes. Yes, I am Chuka. And you are Mr. Collins? The Senior Executive Vice President of Apex Global Consortium?
Like vultures smelling gold, the family instantly transformed. Mr. Collins! Welcome to our humble home. Please come in. The gone you juicing. We were just talking about your incredible company. We have a beautiful dinner prepared for you. But Mr. Collins did not come to look at them. His eyes were searching the room for someone else. Until his eyes finally landed on the woman they called a beggar. He walked right past the husband, right past the mother.
Good evening, Madam Chairman.
It happened again.
Mr. Collins? What did you just call her? Mr. Anosai, I am addressing the sole owner, founder, and majority shareholder of the Apex Global Consortium, Dr. Ifeoma Williams Anoke.
She is a nobody!
Her father is Dr. Jeremiah Williams, the former Minister of Petroleum and in Penthouse, the original founder of the Williams Heritage Trust, which holds a $6.2 billion portfolio globally. He retired to his village estate because he values peace, not arrogance.
The heavy lace of her dress suckles violently.
Dr. Ifeoma here has been running the entire global operation from London for the past 5 years.
No. Chuka, tell me it's a joke.
Ifeoma, you went to a local university. Your clothes. You never spent money.
Because unlike you and your family, Chuka, I don't need to wear my wealth on my skin to feel important. When I met you in London, you were a humble guy working hard. I wanted a man who loved me for me, not for my family's billions. My father taught me humility, so I hid my background. I wanted to see the type of man you truly were. The final judgment had arrived, and for 3 years, you showed me exactly who you are. You are a coward, Chuka. You let your mother insult me. You let your sisters call me a beggar. And tonight, because you wanted to impress people who are nothing compared to me, looking at me, you told me to pack my bags and leave.
Ifeoma, please. My love, I am sorry. It was the pressure. My mother forced me. I love you. I swear I have always loved you. Please, don't do this to me.
Don't you touch me with those hands, Chuka. Mr. Collins, what is the status of the Anose Group's merger application with our company?
It is currently awaiting your final signature for approval, Madam Chairman. If signed, they receive a 20 billion naira funding injection. If rejected, their creditors will foreclose on all their assets by midnight tonight.
Ifeoma, please, have mercy on us. Look at me, I am your mother. I was just joking. It was the devil's work. Please sign the paper. If you don't sign it, we are ruined. We will lose everything. Please, Ifeoma, we are sorry. Just 20 minutes ago, you told me I was casting a dark spell of poverty over this table. You told your son to throw my food in the trash. Well, Chief Mrs. Victoria Anosade, your wish has been granted. With one single stroke, she erased their entire legacy. The merger is denied permanently. The Anosoe Group is blacklisted from every financial institution connected to the Williams Trust globally. And you, Chief Mrs. Benson, tell your husband that Apex Global is withdrawing all shipping licenses from his ports by tomorrow morning. If you ever insult a woman's clothing again, make sure your own husband isn't surviving on that woman's charity. The arrogant guest fled like a common thief, leaving the vipers to face their final doom. Mr. Collins, since this penthouse is managed by our subsidiary and the lease for this year hasn't been cleared, please call the estate's security. I want Chuka, his mother, and his sisters out of this building in the next 10 minutes.
Ifeoma, please! It's raining outside! Where do you want us to go?
史诗般的戏剧性时刻。
Go back to the place you think I belong to Chuka. Go and sleep on the streets. You wanted a divorce? My lawyers will ensure you leave with exactly what you brought into my life. Absolutely nothing.
The empire they built on arrogance crashed down to the dirt.
They came as kings to humiliate a village girl and left as beggars in the dark. The penthouse fell completely silent. The storm outside continued to rage, but inside, Ifeoma finally breathed a sigh of true freedom.
The local girl from the village was gone. The chairman had taken her throne.